Well, okay, so the fundamental fear that the UK government has on this is that we're going to get used as exit liquidity for the Federal Reserve, right? You hear me say it week after week. There is no such thing as a stablecoin. They're just fiat coins. And if the US dollar wasn't in trouble, we wouldn't be seeing all this shenanigans to try and get as many people as possible using dollar-denominated stablecoins. This stuff is a gambit to try and export dollar debt around the world in the form of stablecoins, and that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do under the circumstances. But creeping dollarization of the UK economy followed by the dollar folds one day would be really, really bad. And I think they're trying to hedge risk on that, so that if people are holding dollar stablecoins, they're using them for kind of trivial trading purposes, buying NFTs, the kind of rinky-dink stuff, rather than using them as an alternative to having like their bank account in pounds. But this is a very delicate game, because right now the US is more or less mounting a bureaucratic invasion of the UK. Right, they're going to come over here, they're going to try and strip the health service, they're going to try and get dollarization going, harmonizing the UK's financial regulations with US financial regulations simply removes the moats that protect UK companies from US companies, and you wind up with the hollowing out of the UK state in a manner which kind of puts it underneath the US umbrella without necessarily being a direct breaching of sovereignty. This is really bad for us, because the US state is not a particularly healthy institution right now, and the more you come under its influence, the more dicey the situation gets.